Hey, what up, everyone? So, yeah, I don't even know if this thing starts right away, or I don't know if it starts after people get informed. I have no idea. But I want to let you guys know I have left a bunch of Reddit crap groups that I didn't want to have to deal with and blocked a bunch of people. I don't do much on Reddit. I have so many different platforms as it is that I just can't keep up with them. I already get messages from, my regular email. I get messages from YouTube comments. I get messages from my Facebook. I get the direct messages, and I get ones for the post, and I also get my Twitter. Yeah, I'm inundated. But I didn't want to have to deal with a bunch of idiotic people on Reddit. So I started my own Reddit group. It is heavily moderated. It is 18 and up. It is not to be used as a troll group. It is just the same as the Without a Freaking Clue group. It's just the extended version on Reddit because a lot of people are asking me, hey, can we have something else? Because, hey, we don't use Facebook. I get it. Not everybody likes Facebook. I understand. So I want at least something on Reddit where if I post on Facebook, I can probably post on Reddit as well. Other people can as well, but they have to be approved users. Just message me through ModMail or directly if you want to be an approved user to it, and I will approve you if I know who you are. Or I'm not accepting any account less than 6 months. So if you make a new account, you have to let me know about that. I just want to minimize the trolling because, oh my God, Reddit is a freaking cesspool. It's a freaking cesspool. Here's actually the link to the Reddit right there. Who we got? We have a troll. We get trolls all the time. And by the way, I don't mind trolls if they come by. If they want to listen and learn something. That's how many people left, like Katie Joy's group. And that's how a lot of people have left other people's group. Why? Because they listened and learned. Now, if they're just there to troll, yeah, they're gone. Anyways, if you want to become a user, please let me know. Because I think the way I set it up, I'm not familiar with that much with Reddit. I just don't use it that often. I've left Without a Crystal Ball's group because it was just... And by the way, it's funny, I was a mod for that group one time, but it's just overrun by these idiots. And I don't have time to deal with that kind of stupid mentality. Like, Steve, you're a liar. Okay, great, I'm a liar. Explain to me how. Oh, you're just out there. No, bullshit. Here's what we do in the Without a Freaking Clue group. If you make an accusation, you need to back it up with something, right? So even on the Reddit, it's the same thing. You need to have evidence. You need to have reasons. You need to have logic. You need to have cause. There has to be something. These accusations for people, even against Katie, have to be supported by something, right? Because that's the difference between us and an actual troll group. Troll groups and troll video content creators, they don't give a shit about the truth. They don't give a shit about the verticality of facts. They don't care if things comport with reality. That's not up to them. That all they give a shit about is creating drama and LARPing and playing their acting role. Fine, whatever. Let them do their thing. But that doesn't distract from the fact that we actually have real groups with real evidence, with real historical content that we used to document people's lying, manipulation, using of various groups like the lesbian gay community, using groups like the autism groups, using groups like dealing with addiction to their advantage and use as a weapon and, for profitability. They want to use these groups to basically scam, I guess a better word for it. If there is, I don't know. But I think scam actually does apply. And actually even said the other day, look, I don't even like using that word scam. I told that to somebody who's a former Pathos writer. And then I'm like, you know what? They're like, but that's what it is. I'm like, yeah, you know what it is. I mean, they're scammers. I don't know how to reword it to where it sounds less dramatic or less hyperbolic, but it is a form of scamming. They use drama in order to make money. That's it. I don't give a shit about the drama. I don't want the drama. That's why I don't even have it on my YouTube channel that often. That's where the money's at, right? Obviously, YouTube is where my majority of my people are. But I'd rather have the science and philosophy there. I'm not doing this for any fucking money. I'm doing this for people are aware so they don't lose money to these scammers. I don't give a shit if I make a dime off this. Don't give me a fucking dollar. I don't care. Nobody's doing it for the money. If I did, I'd be making video after video after video, getting tens of thousands of views talking about drama. But I don't like doing that. That's why I don't put it on my YouTube channel. That's the only reason. This is all public. Everybody who listens here can listen everywhere else. Everything I do on Without a Crystal Ball, on the Facebook group, I do on Reddit now. Oh, I'm going to try to at least. Or I do it on my public page. Nothing's private. Let me make this very clear. If you're in the Without a Crystal Ball group, Without a Freaking Clue, and you expect to have privacy, you're in the wrong group. It is a private group only because it was made private at a certain time, and once you go private, you cannot go public on it. And I don't know if it started off private or went public or went private, but you cannot, Facebook doesn't let you go public. Well, it would be. But don't expect anonymity. Don't expect privacy. You don't have it anywhere on the internet. Don't be stupid. Don't be putting out stuff that's going to somehow, you think that, if you throw out these accusations and you have no evidence for it, they won't come back and bite you. It will. Don't do it. And you shouldn't be doing it. Always have reasons, right? Always have reasons for why you put something out there. But I don't expect the Reddit group to get very large. It'll probably be a very small group. If I break 100, I'll be amazed. But it's mainly for, like I said, a lot of people don't like the Facebook at all. It's not the group they don't like, it's they hate Facebook. I get it. And so I thought the other way of doing it would be put it on Reddit. Now, I do have a moderator. You can message him. He has full administrative control. He knows Reddit far better than I do. And look, one thing I've learned later on after I got into the YouTube stuff is that, look, I'm very happy to relinquish things to people that know far more about these things than I do. That's what I think a person should do. If you don't know something, get the people that do, right? We're not all experts on this shit. I know how to use Twitter. I know how to use Facebook. I definitely know how to use YouTube. Fuck all I know about Reddit and Instagram. I really don't know much about them. But if other people do, I'm going to use them. I'll post the Reddit link again. There it is. So this is just a real quick hangout. I'm making a pizza. My roommates are making a barbecue tonight. We're having a quail. Actually, quail that was hunted by the mountains up here, wrapped in bacon, because my roommate's a hunter, and he goes out hunting, and then he freezes quail breast over the year, and then we have, usually after Memorial Day, we have a barbecue. And the other guy that's here is a cook, and so he barbecues it up, and yeah, that's delicious. So it's going to be bacon wrapped quail. Yeah. By the way, I want to go out hunting quail myself. I'm not a hunter. I fish. I big time love to fish, but I'm not against people hunting as long as they use the animal for food or something like that. That's fine. I'm totally against trophy hunting and sport hunting just to kill an animal. That's fucked up. And my roommate is not that type of hunter. He actually hunts and we eat it. Totally okay with that. Again, I do understand the arguments against meat eating for like vegetarians, and I get that and stuff like that. But I'm not going to myself go out and hunt. But if somebody else does, I'm going to eat it. I like venison. I do remember years ago when I was in high school, we were out shooting, and I shot a bird with a shotgun, and I got to tell you, I felt bad about it. And I don't, I mean, it's a bird, right? But it's just it's one of those things I didn't enjoy doing, right? So if I don't enjoy doing it, why am I going to go out hunting, right? So let the people that want to hunt. If they want to hunt and they want to barbecue it, I'm going to eat it, but doesn't mean that I have to be out there hunting myself. But I love to fish. I do fish for trout. I do fish for brookies, which is a form of trout, which is really close related to salmon. It tastes like salmon. I've caught tons of bass, smallmouth, largemouth, catfish, cutthroat and splake trout. I've caught off seas. I've had sea bass, a lot of barracuda. But the problem is barbecues is crap fish. Don't eat barracuda. I don't know if you guys know about fishing. Barracuda is real fun to catch, but it's crappy eats. It's very bony, and it doesn't really have a good flavor to it, right? I mean, the fish I like, I love a nice halibut. I love cod. I love definitely love salmon. I even have a swordfish, which is completely different texture. But I like the trouts the most. The rainbow trout, the brook trout, brown trout, cutthroat. Those are all delicious if you prepare them right. But some types of fish like the barracuda just is not a good thing. Or also don't eat carp. Carp is not a fish to eat. They're fun to catch. Don't get me wrong. But if I fish, I want to eat it, right? So I'm not going to fish there for carp if it's something that I'm not going to eat later on. Yeah. So I don't know how we got into fishing, but whatever. Like I said, it's right after Memorial Day weekend. We're celebrating today a little bit. It's hot. I lay it out for a while. I'm a little bit burnt, which is great. This is my second day. First day I laid out for 30 minutes. Today I laid out for 15, and I'm making a pizza. So I'm gonna eat the pizza, then I have the quail afterwards because there's, I don't know if you ever had quail heart, quail breast, but they're really small. Like they're really, really small. So it's not like it's a fine dining. They're more like a mouche bouche or like an hors d'oeuvre. And so I'm going to have a pizza along with it, a 4-cheese pizza. Why is the screen black? The screen is black because I cannot for the life of me figure out how to use a webcam with Android emulator. I have Mimu Play and I also have BlueStacks. I cannot get the camera to work if my life depended on it. Now, I do know how to stream to Instagram using OBS. I had done it on my old computer, but it takes about an hour and a half to set up that way. You've got to go in, you've got to download all this PHP stuff, which I'm not familiar with that much. I just literally follow somebody had said this is how you do it, and you do it step by step. So there is a way to stream directly to your Instagram from OBS using like a back channel kind of thing. It is really difficult to do. It took me, like I said, about an hour and a half to set up last time. I probably will eventually do it from this computer, but I don't like using my tablet because the audio quality is not that good as compared to like my sound system that I have for my computer. My computer. So I rather use the computer. I think audio is more important than visual because, again, I did a podcast. Podcast, you don't see anything. You just talk. So anyways, that's where we stand. I will put the link to the Reddit again. Go ahead, knock yourself out if you want to become an approved member to post things. Again, I don't know how this works. I did put it for non-safe for work, adult content, 18 and plus, because I don't want to bother with anything else, and that doesn't give you carte blanche to post not safe for work stuff. It's just, use some I guess common sense, right? But it's public. Anybody can view this stuff. Again, nothing you post is ever private. Don't think for a second. Even if you go to a super secret group that you think that's super secret on Facebook, assume that anything you write is going to get out. I do. Matter of fact, I count on it. I do. And it's so funny, they play right into it. People will play into these. You don't even tell them, hey, look, I'm throwing this out there and watch these people feed on it. And they do. It's mind-boggling how easy it is. Anyways, what do you guys got for me? You got any questions on the Reddit? You got any suggestions, anything like that? Because, again, I don't know how to use it very much. If you want to become a mod, I probably use one more. Because, again, I just got so many platforms that it's going to be very difficult to try to do all these things. And like I said, I doubt if it's going to get very popular. It's not supposed to be. It's just, separate things other than Facebook. The Facebook's pushing, about 800, I guess, members already, which is pretty good. If we got the Reddit to 100, I'd be pretty happy, actually. Let's see here. Manya, did you want to add anything? And by the way, I've only got 8 minutes and 29 seconds till my pizza's ready. So as soon as my pizza's ready, I'm going to end this. Normally, these things go for about an hour, and then they reset. But I'm going to eat my pizza, and then they're going to cook tonight, and I'm going to have my barbecued quail breast with bacon afterwards, I guess, right? Let's see here. Yeah, all the trolls could go to other chats. Yeah, we don't need them. We don't deal with trolls. Remember, we just block them. So, Steve, are you going to be posting it there, or anyone can? Anyone can. I'll try to be posting things that I post in the Facebook group on the Reddit as well. But I want people to post in the Reddit. Sure, knock yourself out. But I think the way I set it up, and again, I'm not that familiar with it, but I think the way I set it up is that in order to post, you have to be an approved member. Now, Reddit doesn't show you the members. You can join a group and it's private. So as far as I know, there's no way to see a membership list. But as you know, trolls will join, but they can't post, right? So let them read whatever they want to read. Let them use whatever they want. In fact, count on it. That we want this information out there. When trolls actually show stuff from these groups, they're doing us a favor. They literally are spreading the information we want out there. I don't post for the hell of it. I don't post for fun. I post because I want that information out there. And if people will share it, even from the trolls, that's awesome. I appreciate it. By the way, they'll run narrative on it, but of course, most people will see through that. Hi, Lambie. It's been a while. Yes. I know things have been busy all over the place. But I will fill you in on this. I just got done with an interview a few hours ago with David Silverman. It was awesome. He pre-recorded it, and I'll make it into a video sometime tonight or tomorrow. Amazing video. I think it was one of the better interviews I've had. It was fun. So look forward to that. I want that promoted everywhere. Like I said, I don't agree with Dave on a lot of things, which is weird. But I happen to get along with him. And we are going to be talking about other subjects, probably on my channel. I think of more consequence. I want to be able to have dialogues on topics that are relevant. And if other channels want to be drama channels and they want to be toxic bottom feeders and parasites, let them. Let them. All they do is promote us. My members have gone up considerably. So, yeah, of course, their numbers probably will go up a little bit too. But you know what? Whatever. We're not concerned about those people. I'm not, at least. I'm concerned about the people that want to have the facts. I just had somebody message me today on Twitter, saying along the lines of, they eventually caught on to some of the things that like Katie Joy was doing, and they left. And they said, well, am I a critic? Because I said, they cultivate these people that are not critical thinkers and not into logic. And she's like, well, am I a logical person? And I'm like, look, you left, right? You figured it out. You figured it out. That's what our goal is. They don't want those people. They don't want the people that figure it out. They want the people that can't figure it out. That's what they cultivate. Let them have them. Those are not the ones that do us any damn bit of good in these conversations. We cultivate the people that will figure it out. And then when we go and talk about other things, we'll have actually educated, articulate people to come in and having conversations. Do you think anybody invites any of these people to have conversations with for any kind of value? No. I watched the interview that Katie Joy did with those two guys. Oh my God. I mean, it was just like boring as crap. Even if I didn't find her to be annoying and a liar and all that. It was just a worthless interview. She has nothing to have substance to add to anything. And there's other content creators just as much. You don't see them getting invited. Hey, we're going to talk on quantum mechanics. Let's invite such and such. Oh, we're going to have a discussion on the ontological argument for God. Let's invite such and such. Oh, we're going to have Dr. such and such on. Let's invite this other person to kind of give feedback. You never see those things happen. Right? You never see those things happen. There's a reason for that. They are irrelevant. They're just bottom feeders that want to do drama. Let them. I have no problem with that. I got about 4 minutes for my pizza, so I'm going to wrap this up because I don't like burnt pizza. I like it crisp, right? But I will be on probably one of my channels tonight later on. I'm just going to eat first and maybe put a little lotion on. I'm a little bit more burned than I thought. I only laid out for a half hour yesterday, and I only laid out for like 20 plus minutes today. But when you're fair skinned, that's a lot. When the UV index, I think today was 10.5, or it was yesterday. 10.5 was the UV index. That's high. It doesn't take long. So if you're light skinned, even 20 minutes with a UVI of 10.5, that's a long time. And yes, I know I need to get suntan lotion with an SPF about 30. I get it. I want you want to be able to eliminate the UV. What is it? The UVB and get the UVA. Is that what the other way around? Yeah, I'm wondering if Katie Joy is a LARPer as well. I don't know. I can tell you right now, I do think she plays a part only because I personally think she's a sociopath. She doesn't have any ability to have empathy. She doesn't have the ability to put herself in somebody else's shoes. And because of that, I think a lot of sociopaths do fake it. They see things. In fact, somebody even said the other day that she took things, this was on Instagram, that she took things that they had emailed her, said in her live chat, and took them and put her own as her own story. And I'm like, that makes sense though, right? I mean, if you don't understand social norms, you don't understand what it's like to have actual real friends, which these people don't, then you're going to try to fake it. And one of the reasons you do that is because you emulate what you see. You pretend. And that's what they do. They pretend. They don't have any real connections. I have a lot of in real life friends and a lot of people online that I actually love and adore. I talk to them all the time. It's not just, when we're streaming. I don't think anybody else does that. And the only time they do is when they're probably in some Discord going, let us see if we can find out about this person. Oh, yeah, what do you got on them? Oh, I just almost broke my keyboard. I'm doxing! But that's what I think happens. So I'm going to put the... let me tell you, sunburns are the worst. But, I mean, that's what it is. Your skin is actually being damaged, right? This is a first-degree burn. Now, it's not that bad, but when you poke it, it turns... You can see it, right? So it's a little more than I probably wanted, because if I'm putting my thumb on it and I can see white like I am now, you can't see it, but trust me. Trust but verify. I'll show you later if you want. It's a little red. So I'm going to put the thing out there one more time. Help me out with the Reddit if you can. Like I said, I don't know much about it. If you're more experienced than I will defer to you. I just want it as a backup kind of thing. I want it as, look, if you can't do anything on Facebook for whatever reason, at least you'll get the information out there with on Reddit, and then we'll have all these people that will go to the Reddit thing and spread it out there for us, right? Because if you got the truth, you ain't got to worry about it being out there. And that's the reason why I put this out there. This is why I have these channels. I want people to share this information. There's nothing to hide, you know? So with that, I hope you guys had a really safe Memorial Day 3-day weekend. I know it's after the fact now. It's actually on Tuesday. But, hey, you know what? We're celebrating it tonight because my roommate's home and the landlord's not, my landlord's available. So we're going to be having that tonight. And I got 55 seconds to take out my pizza. So good night, guys. At least for now. I might be on my other channel later, though, on YouTube.